The lesson we're doing today is the percents lesson, or percents unit lesson for percent of change. And the homework that goes with this is page 8 and 9. You want to turn to page 14 in your notes. Now, percent of change. We are going to do this using the percent proportion. Now, I'm going to write this in your notes, and I want you to write this down. Our percent proportion is percent over 100 equals part over whole. We know this. We've been using this for a while. We are looking for a percent of change. A percent of change is something like this. If gas costs $2 a gallon this week, and next week it costs $2.75 or $2.75, what is the percent of increase? Because the gas is going up. A percent of decrease would be this. If gas costs $2 this week and next week it costs $1.50, what's the percent of decrease? So we are finding the percent that something changes. Now, when you do percent of change, you are going to set up a percent proportion. Percent over 100 equals part over whole. The part is the amount of change. So how much did something change? So you're going to subtract the two values. And you are always, the whole is always the original amount, the starting amount. Because you want to figure out how much that original amount either increased, which is going up, or decreased. Okay? Now, let's take a look at an example. It says, find the percent of change in the cost of gasoline from 1970 to 2010. Round to the nearest whole percent. So, when you do this, we are going to find the percent of change. So again, percent over 100 equals the change, which is the difference. Always the original is the whole. So, we're looking for the percent. So, x over 100 equals. How much did gas change? Well, it was $1.30 in 1970 and $2.95 in 2010. So, 295 minus 130 over. What is the original? It started at 130. So, when we do this, we will have x over 100 equals, when I subtract here, I get $1.65. That's how much it went up over 130. Cross multiply. Then 130x equals 165. Divide both sides by 130. And I get x is 127%. Remember, we're looking for percent. And it's an increase. Now, does that make sense? Well, it went up more than 100%. That makes absolute sense because it went up $1.65 and the original price was $1.30. So if $1.30 doubles, that would give me $2.60. That's a 100% increase. It's more than $2.60. So a 100% increase is when it goes up exactly as much as it is. This is going up more than 100%. All right. USEF bought a DVD recorder for $280. Now it is on sale for $220. Find the percent of change in this price. All right. So, again, we're going to do our percent proportion. So, percent over 100 equals our part, which is the difference, divided by the original, which is the whole. So, we're looking for the percent. So, x over 100. Well, how much did it change? It went from 280 to 220. That's a $60 change. And the original is 280. Right? Because that's what it started at. So, I will have x over 100 equals 60 over 280. When I cross multiply, 280x equals 6,000. Divide both sides by 280. And I will get x is 21%, and it's a decrease.